this isn't even Dogmoth's final form. It might be. Nah, I doubt it. I don't know if Urza Saga's good in this deck. I kind of just want to try it. This deck has a very jundy game plan as is, so Urza Saga might fit right in. Kind of just like, waste your opponent's resources. But also you have your incidental dog plus God, or not God, dog plus horror. What's up, Garrick? Or should I say, Jarek? Dude, I feel so bad about, like, not instantly recognizing you at Portland. You, like, came up, and you're like, what's up, Dingo? And you started dapping me up, and I was like, who the hell is this? Relic, go. It was very funny. Yeah, I don't know. Ketramose does seem like it picks up for the weaknesses of playing Urza Saga in your deck. Also, I think this is Necro and not Jund. I don't know if we have a good Necro matchup. Probably not. Bone Zone. Bones. Yeah, Bowmaster's really good against Ketramose. You're already taking like a shit ton of damage from drawing off the Ketramose anyways. March of my bones? My bones. That's why I think this deck's gonna have to play less MDFCs, because the MDFCs hurt a shit ton. My bones. I like Ketramose. I think I'm just playing Ketramose out here before it gets Thoughtseize out of my hand. I'm about to have like 3 relics. I'm gonna start drawing 3. I guess I'm probably gonna get like Shadowspear. Well, 4 or 5. I'm only 1 away from attacking with Ketramose. Maybe I am just gonna get 3 relics. Tap, draw a card, lose a life. Is this Relic Exodia? Yeah, imagine having a bow and no reach. What are we even doing here? For main deck relics back, baby. We're living that scred life now. That is right. Dang me. Rude. But no Eternal Scourge? Yeah, probably a deck building error on my part. Where the frick's my scrying sheets? No swings? You don't want to swing into my 4/4? What's wrong? Too scared? I'm gonna cry? Bow your pants, maybe? I've done it. The 4th relic. We're so back. No, come back. I had 4 relics. Yahtzee. Yeah, I'm secretly playing 5 relics for that 5 flush. Non-Bellatra players wouldn't understand. They can go down on Boggart Trawler, which might be greedy. They know what they say. I'm the Greed Lord. Get your scrabbling claws now. Ketramose should have been mono red. If it were mono red, we get to play Relic, Cough of the Hammer, Scred, Scrying Sheets. Really take it back to 2014. Didn't that deck win it like a GP? I'm pretty sure that deck won a GP. This deck with Grief. It'd be the best deck in the format. Almost got excited. That's a big praise. I just can't keep this. Let me crack these chesties, though. Alright, big money out of these chesties. Whatever this promo is, whoever made these, Ryan Roadkill, I'm sorry, Ryan, but these might be the ugliest things to ever touch a Magic card. Enduring Angel, the Balrog. Cryptic Coat, Master Healer. Kolodin, Awake the Ancient, Swans. Nissa, Frontline Medic, Giganta, ban card. Yeah, the yellow ones are kind of worse. Urbrask and Audience with Trostani. All these hands are one-liners, Saga hands. This hand's like pretty playable. Kind of. Save me, Shadowy Backstreets. Douthy. I like the answer to Douthy. I've done it. Don't necro. Alright, that's fine. Well, I'm really good at drawing 1 copy of Fatal Push for every 1 copy of Douthy that they have. The dog. I love you, the dog. By the way, Chad, I'm really proud of myself. I only announced the dog once during the RC when I drew it. Only one time did I draw a card off the top of my deck, look at it, and go, dog. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I can't do this. I can't just tell my opponent what's in my hand. I gotta take my dog. Yeah, I thought about saying it every single time. You know, draw like a Bowmaster, and you're like, the dog. And they're like, okay, I gotta play around the dog. And then you hit him with the Bowmaster. I'm pretty sure that's like angle shooting, though. Which I'm not above. I'm just kidding. Where am I? I just play this tap and say go. He's not. I'm colorblind, okay? Don't judge me. He's right, the dog. On every single one of the inner sleeves. Is Ketramose the truth? Well, according to Full Metal Alchemist, you have to sacrifice part of yourself to unveil the truth. So I can't tell you unless you give me at least 2 of your limbs. I'll take an arm and a leg. Have you seen that show, TJ? Because that's the golden rule of the universe. You don't get to know the truth unless you sacrifice something of equal value. Full Metal Alchemist. You've not watched anime ever? Well, that's gotta change. Yeah, the truth also doesn't really matter, but that's besides the point. Nothing really matters to spare. More dog. I kind of a Flickerwisp. Yeah, I didn't really give him that much heat, just a Flickerwisp. But also, I could Ephemerate this and then get my sneaky block in here. Just gonna exile 4 more cards. They're giving it the old think. 4 Manana. March. 4/5. Thoughts on loving yourself? You play Magic. There's no shot you love yourself. This poor Necro opponent. They can get an Overlord, though. And then I will have an Overlord, but, I mean, they can get one and then pick up a Dothy. I've never missed Valakut more. You may never not missed Valakut more. Meanwhile, I just watched Soju plays like little tournament today. After I woke up late for my own said tournament. Yeah, 6 of the top 8 were Breach, and then the last 2 were like Eyeball. They go 8th. He actually did pretty well, I think. I know he at least made it to day 2. But I didn't get to watch super closely today. Oh, that's my Overlord. My Overlord. Shelly? This is not going to end well for the opponent. They took Dothy. I guess I could run out of cards. Then it might end okay for the opponent. But if I ever find Solitude, I'm just so far ahead. Okay, we missed there. Drew a Relic. We drew a Solitude. Holy shit, this turn is gonna be insane. This, pitch this. This one. This one. This one. Draw. 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 Flickerwisp. Relic. Draw. Flickerwisp. Exile that. Draw. Attack with both of these. Flicker this. Draw. GG's. Well, that was not remotely close at all. You're always sad. Makes two of us. Okay. This is the second time I'm playing as Necro. Or is this actually Jund? Ketramose Spring incoming. Take the Ephemerate. I draw an Ephemerate. Oh, I know the bug's real. You're preaching to the choir of Thoughtseize / Inquisition / Grief Bug. As somebody who has played a lot of discard spells, it's very real. Nethergoyf, Haywire, Might, Mountain, Wooded Foothills. Opponent is the sauce. That's it. That's all the sauce. Yeah, is this ethical Overlord? Because that's not strong enough for modern. Does Jund even have a way of blinking it? The Bones. No. Sorry, Bones. I think I need to draw a land here. Tried our best. Vampire Hex Mage. That's very possible. With invasion of whatever. Invasion of Gabagool. Ikoria, I think, is the green one. Straw's been real awkward. A little less awkward now. I could go like Flickerwisp this Overlord. No. My Overlord. Goif. Oh, I got no Aether Vials in this one. But holy schmoly. Do I have a lot of Ephemerates? Ketramose is probably unbeatable for Jund. It's the 4/4 indestructible. They have to have Shadowspear to remove indestructible to take it off the table, I think. Unless they thought sees me. Liliana. They wanted it more if it's Liliana. Another Goif. Another Goif, if you will. Another Nether Goif. Well, here's the thing. If they have removal from my Solitude, do I even care? They would need, like, exactly Unholy Heat or Lightning Bolt. I'd have to wait until untap if I wanted to double Ephemerate. No. My cards. The dog. I'm just gonna play Ketramose. I hope I draw a land. Drawing a land would be sweet. Chad, I haven't played Legacy in a long time. What are the good decks in Legacy now? It's just like Nadu and Eldrazi. Delver's fine. Blue-black's still good. Still the best deck. Alright. I was wondering how many Veil of Summers I should be playing anymore in my Storm list, but I guess the answer is probably still 4 if Reanimator's still good. 6 for Haywire Might. My Overlord. That's kind of bad for me. All this for 1 damage. That's probably not that great. It's okay against Chalice on 0 at least. This game is not going well. I hope I draw a land off this. Did not. Sad, sad times. Maybe draw Solitude here. I drew the land I needed. Okay. Well, we're probably dead. If not just dead, I'm very close. What is going on? Fatal Push, Goyf, shoot the Sheriff. I guess they can just cast this again with 6 anyway, so it's not even that good for me to double block here. I should just chomped. I got outground to hell and back this game. So far, Saga has made me take some mulligans, but it has found me Relic when I had Ketramose out, and that was kind of nice. But I definitely took some mulligans because I just had like opening hands of double Saga. Oh, they're gonna impending it off the 6. Plays a Goyf. Plays another Goyf. Solitude? Please? Saga. Alright. I concede. I think we're way too far behind. Way too far behind. Yeah, the Saga mocks me. Damn you, Saga. Let's take out at least 1 Ephemerate and a couple of Flickerwisps, maybe 2 Ephemerates and 2 Flickerwisps. I mean, it wasn't going to end the game. Also, how was I supposed to know they're going to play 6 and then recur their Haywire Might? You understand our Arctic today? Gruel, Delirium, fun new decks because it got a pseudo Vengevine. Interesting. Do you have the list? Curious to be looking at standard decks since Minneapolis is somewhat close. Somewhat. I went 4-2 in the last standard challenge playing Esper Pixie, and I had never touched the deck before. But that deck is just like so autopilot. You play your Hopeless Nightmare on turn 1, and then you pick up your Hopeless Nightmare with the Pixie, you play the Hopeless Nightmare again, and then you pick it up with a 2-drop, and then you play a Hopeless Nightmare again. It's like really broken. Random Realm Breaker. Alright, let's spot the Vengevine here. The 4-2, the Afterburn Expert. I'll have to try out that list before Minneapolis, if I could speak English. Relic, go. Don't Relic Omega lol me. You're not gonna be Omega lolling when this draws me 4 cards. Oh, you probably will. This is true. Pixie has fun draws where you go, if I draw nothing but lands from here, the game is unlosable. Then you draw spells and lose. Yeah, sometimes you just can't. The mana base in that deck is like really bad, so sometimes you just draw a whole lot of lands that don't let you cast anything productive, and that feels bad. It's also just draws where you just get absolutely run over, and you're like, alright, well, there's nothing I could have done about this. No amount of Hopeless Nightmare would have saved me here. Turns out I was stuck in the Hopeless Nightmare. Acting as if Relic's the new ring. No. Bright Glass Gearhulk's the new ring. I saw Spike. He kept trying to shove Bright Glass Gearhulk into all these Saga decks, and it just kept rotting in his hand while he had like multiple Urza Sagas in play. That card was so uncastable with Urza Saga, it was actually ridiculous. Well, I guess I blink Relic. My dog. Am I supposed to try to draw for a land here? Yeah, I think so. He's done it. I watched his Scales League where every time he had it in hand, he just had Sagas in play, and he just could never cast the Gearhulk. Something about Relic drawing 4. Give it time, give it time. I'm about to draw 4 off of 4 different relics, is what I meant. That's honestly might be preferable to this Urza Saga popping. I'm gonna keep that on top. More Saga, more power. Now look at this synergy. We get to go play my Relic. Activate. Target you. Attack with the dog. Flicker the Relic. Insane. Broken. I don't know what his scales list look like. I just popped in for a few minutes. This is what peak performance on a Relic looks like. Goofy. The Goofster. Big goofs. Later, chump. Ring's looking pretty balanced. You haven't seen Ring at its peak. Activate. Top text Relic. Unfortunately, Bright Glass Gearhulk, not looking to be a player in Modern. That card's sweet. Just a little bit too clunky at white, white, green, green. I think if it wasn't white, white, green, green, that card would be so much better. It was like 2 green, white. After trying an energy, it was just too hard to cast. With Flage being double white, double red, and then you also needing double green, it's tough. It was really good when I did get to cast it in energy, but it just like, if you have an Arena of Glory in play, you Stone Rain yourself off of casting it. Plus also, if you have like Basic Mountain in your deck, and you draw Basic Mountain, you Stone Rain yourself off of casting it again. If it wasn't double green, double white, that card would be real good. Okay, so my hand is double Gowed, so I'm Thoughtseize proof, and then Ancestral Recall and a removal spell. My Relic, my Ancestral. My god, sucks. Alright, play your last Pathetic Wrenn and 6. Your last Pathetic Haywire Might instead. I mean, I guess this isn't bad. I'm gonna have to pending this Haywire Might if I want to play Saga out, though. That doesn't feel great. But I guess the follow-up question is, do I even want to play Saga? I guess it's gonna get me my Relic faster. Yeah, I should play the Saga. So I tap out for Ketramose, and then afterwards I get to grab my Relic. Maybe I don't tap out for Ketramose. Maybe instead I make a Construct. Is that right? No, I think I just play Ketramose and have my mana open the next turn. Holy schmoly, that's a lot of Ketramose. I'm supposed to Solitude this. Yeah, fuck it. Might as well use it while you got it, right? What an ungodly hand. I just think this deck's a flavor fail. How am I playing Godless Shrine with a god? Choose one. Are you godless or are you godly? I just think it makes no sense. No, I'm pretty sure I'm also godless. Big goof. One A construct. One A card draw. Dog. How many cards do I want? All of them? How many cards? Yes. I can just save this Solitude, maybe. Just pass. Got a Bam Zing. The Zingster. You'll float too. Hear me out, Maz. You take your good 2-color mana base and you just fucking ruin it. That was my strategy coming into today. Too sad, man. Just fuck it up. As a wise man once said, fuck it up. Grist. My god. Mein Gott. You killed him. You killed Ketramose. You killed Ketramose. You bastard. Oh, I should have done this before. Oh well, I'll give him a life. I'll be charitable. Wins the match? We had so much more match to play. I was gonna exile your Goyf. I was gonna construct the Grist. I was gonna pass the turn with like 5 in my hand, and then you were gonna have 1 order. I'll start here and say go. A breach deck's very, very good when you drop breach, though. That's what we found out from today. Good when draw breach, bad when not draw breach. Solitude. I don't think I'm going to play that for the RC. I don't know. I just... I hate it. I hate it so much. Speaking of so much hate, what the fuck is this crab doing on my screen? Come on, man. I can't beat this deck. I'm not going to Chicago. I'm going to Minneapolis, I guess. Ketramose, not very good in the mill matchup. Kind of want my Solitude Ephemerate value. Alright, fine. Yeah, have your double crab and mill me for like 80,000. No, Minneapolis is the standard RC. One crab down. I have a fatal push for another crab, even though I'm not sure that's going to be relevant. Get milled for so much. Yeah, you were there when I queued. Ketramose. What's your favorite KCI build so far? None of them. They all make me sad. The Tron one was probably the best one out of all the ones I tried. But in reality, the answer is none of them. Yeah, top 128 of the RC queued for Minneapolis. I don't even want, maybe Solitude. Grab. Yeah. Fetchland. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I hope so too. I hope so too. Holy shit, Magical, thank you for the 10 bomb. Holy smoly, Suds, thank you for the prime as well. Appreciate that. Thank you, Magical. That's a lot of subs. Kill the crab. That's a lot of shmoney. Appreciate that. Hopefully your daughter's kicking ass at Taekwondo. Blue, black. Oh my god, man, you're at 76 life. I'm taking your crab, that's for sure. I'm ahead on the life race. I think I'm winning. Oh, Nassif got a sub. Refund that one. Flickerwisp. I don't think I can even do enough damage to kill them fast enough. Even if they have nothing here. Maybe I can. Nope. Five. The fuck is Mind Funeral? Target opponent reveals top cards until they reveal 4 land cards. I have so many MDFCs in my deck that's gonna mill me for infinite. I think we might have the worst mill matchup of all time. Especially with Ketramose and these relics. Oh no. Boarding up to 69, calling it a nice submit. Mind Funeral does one-shot Belcher. I feel like it's a good sideboard card. I don't know if it's a good main deck card. I guess Breach isn't even playing that many lands. I don't think I can keep this against Mill. It's just lacking pressure. This one's lacking lands. Let's go to 5. This one's just okay. Put back Balemurk, put back Solitude, I guess. Whatever it is, I'm keeping it on top. Yeah, plus cards in library. Show me Crab. You think that's surviving, man? That's the deadest crab. I guess not, because my land is not tapping for mana. Alright, now it's the deadest crab. Alright, Blue Rogue, thank you for the prime as well. Appreciate it, Blue Rogue. Thank you. More crabs. How could this happen to me? Well, I get to crack the Marsh Flats and then get Archive trapped. Play Ketramose, Boggart Trawler myself, and then start attacking him. Good plan. How could this grab into me? Does Mill have a good Breach matchup? Should I just be on Mill for the RC? And just lose the energy every single time. Good Titan matchup. Lantern is Mill. That's how you know it's good. I should probably Solitude this crab. Although, if I play Boggart Trawler, I get to attack with Ketramose, which is arguably a much better clock. But then this crab sticks around, unless I draw a white card. I guess if I draw a white card, I get the best of both worlds. Yeah, let's just play Boggart Trawler. Mill solos Breach. Unless they have Breach, I guess. Yeah, also plays around Crypt Incursion, kinda. But I'm more concerned with just, like, pressuring them. If I can't pressure them, I can't win the game. The difference here is, like, pressuring them versus taking this crab off the table. Okie dokie. There goes my relic. I still have 36 cards. I mean, I'm kind of healthy. Maybe not a complete wash of a game like the first one. Deluge for 4. Deluge is honestly a really great answer to Ketramose. I wouldn't be surprised to see more Toxic Deluge in sideboards if Ketramose becomes popular. Which it probably will, because people love drawing cards. Mill is good versus Titan and Breach, and okay versus Eldrazi. Energy's unfavorable, and Blink is bad. Blink's bad? I get decimated by Mill when I play that matchup. I feel like you don't have the clock to be good. You have, like, Emperor Bones, which is kind of nice, but if you don't have Emperor Bones, it's tough. It was 38% for Mill. I don't think I've beaten it from the black-white side. Yeah, you have to cut the Overlords, which is like a good portion of your clock already. It's a weird matchup. There's a Saga. Attack first, play around, push on Trawler. Well, it happened. Well, it happened. Alright. Do I take out Overlords? Maybe. I could try it. I bring an Aven Interrupter. Be on that 67 card pile. Yeah, that's pretty good. I have the Witch Enchanter for Ensnaring Bridge. And I guess I have Vindicate too, but yeah, whatever. They kept Crab Surgical Extraction. What's wrong with you mill players, man? Do you keep 5 lands, Crab Surgical Extraction, and get away with it? They might get away with it. I kinda can't crack this Arid Mesa. Because if they Surgical Extraction and take my other Arid Mesa, I'm gonna be sad. But I do want to get the Saga down. They have Field of Ruin. So I don't know if that matters that much. I could just play Witch Enchanter and Flickerwisp the Witch Enchanter and just start attacking for 5. Yeah, that's probably the best bet. Whatever, if they Surgical my Arid Mesa, good beats. Good beats, mill opponent. I was trying to make them use their Field of Ruin, but they don't seem to want to target anything that's not Urza Saga, so I have to imagine I'm going to get no value out of my Urza Saga. If they do play an Ensnaring Bridge, I can either Ephemerate the Witch Enchanter, or I can just Vindicate, pop it. My worst enemy has arrived. Crab. Well, that might incentivize them to use the field here. Ketramose. What are you gonna do? Field of Ruin me? Probably. Crub. 1, a crub. Best draw is probably Relic. Or Boggart Trawler. I guess Boggart Trawler because it actually clocks them. It's actually a yup clock. You Ephemerate your Flickerwisp and then target the land that they target with field. Yeah, it would fizzle it. I'm not sure if that was worth the tempo swing. of not being able to attack here. But maybe it was. I still have 48 cards. I'm pretty healthy. That is right, I did it. I forgot Mill's such a bad deck that regardless of whether or not you have a good Mill matchup, it just doesn't matter. Dude, did you play the standard, the thingy, the content creator showdown this morning? You went 1-2 drop with a buy. Yeah, it's better than me. I just went 0-1 drop because I didn't show up. Did you play green white? I don't know if I really even want this. I don't think I want this. It's a lot of Ketramose. I got crushed by that green white deck in a challenge. I was playing Esper Pixie. That green white deck, it was funny because game 1 they went like turn 2 mana dork and I killed it and they did nothing and died, and then game 2 and 3 they just made like 10,000 tokens and I was like, how do I ever get through this? Flickering the Ugin Lab's good if they tap it. If they don't tap it, it doesn't really do much. Yeah, I went 2-2 in the challenge with Breach. I think I played like kind of poorly. The deck's not the easiest, especially when you don't draw Breach. Okay, I think I am supposed to Flickerwisp. Exile this. Dog. Get him, dog. I hope I don't see more bannings. I feel like cards like Deathrise Shaman can help keep graveyard decks in check, but that's even better now with Ketra. Don't know how we deal with Boros. Turn. Yeah. I don't know. Deathrise Shaman's fine in the format. Even Spike said it. I finally cracked Spike and got him to say that Deathrise Shaman's fine for the format. It took a long time, but I finally got him to say it. This format is so powerful and fast that honestly 90% of the ban list can come off now. Why would you unban Deathrise Shaman? It's the best one drop in the format because the format needs a good mana dork. The lighted halfling's cool and all, but the green decks are struggling. I guess that's a pretty good mana dork. The green decks that aren't playing a combo or they aren't just like, making 80,000 mana, they're struggling. Like Yogg, struggling. Any sort of like fair green deck, struggling. Jund, struggling. Also be a pretty good answer to some of the Breach nonsense going on, right? Breach would also probably play Deathrise Shaman, but I'm cool with that. They put World Breaker instead of Devour underneath it this time. Relic. The most. The Mose. Yeah, cards like Red and 6 are just broken in Legacy because of Wasteland. Another relic. I just think I have too many cards in my hand, personally. I'd take their E-Temple. I don't know if that's the right call. Maybe I find Solitude here. Dog. Why few cards when many cards? Pitching Balemurk so you can bones it back. That's valid. I draw actually so many cards. So many god dang cards. I'm doing this to kill an Eldrazi spawn. As sad as that is. Yeah, I forgot to register Breach in my Breach deck, and then I misplayed on top of that. It was like the perfect storm of going 2 and 2. Dost thou haveth thine Kozilek's command? No. Alright, well, welcome to the Overlord. Add Breach? I thought about it, Anzid. I was like, what if Martyr Breach? And then the longer I thought about it, the more it became a... The more it became a pipe dream. Goodbye, Flickerwisp. Yeah, the bones ended up not actually. Yay. I got some Vindicates. I got some Aven Interrupters. I got some Sneezes. I think that's all I got. My opponent said Ketramose seems like a fair card. Angry face. Anyone angry in the chat? Just me? I guess Pending's not that bad either. Let's drop a Relic. Let's try dropping a Relic. About as fair as Kozilek. That is a good reply. About as fair as Kozilek's command. Angry face. Anger must be met with anger. They said touche. Or touch E. Because there's no accent mark on it. Who's touching E out here? Yeah, I don't want to cut the card for science, mostly. It's probably okay to trim or cut it completely in this matchup, but for science, I want to keep it in. 4 mana, turn 2? Not cool. Sorry, 6 mana, turn 2? Also not cool. Saga. I guess it's fine. I don't know. I don't really know what's better since I don't have White Orchid Phantom in my deck. Not that White Orchid Phantom even looks very good against this board. And if the best thing I could do this turn would be to play a White Orchid Phantom, I'd probably be losing this game anyways. Maybe this will get me a Boots or a Relic or something. It's about to be a goated Vindicate. Or maybe a goated Flickerwisp. Dog. My dog. Never mind. Everything sucks. Well, they're scrying and drawing, so maybe if I Vindicate this forest, and I triple stone rain them off their green and their red, maybe they'll keep a bunch of green and red spells on top. Kaboom! Your turn. Yeah, Molten Rain, go. Alright, it's just Stone Rain. Emrakul. That's not very Emrakul of you. Karn, yeah, that's fine. Could be worse. They can't help it. Isaac stream when? It's happening right now. Isaac has such good music. Name's Relic of Progenitus. Oh, you making me so mad. Alright, Boots it is. I gotta get rid of this Emrakul. Yeah, already in the basement. Let me just go find Mama Dingo to start yelling at me. Go! Streamer could have killed Karn, why not? I can't activate Lavaspur Boots. I can't equip it. What if I get a Ballista here? I'll come yell at you. I'm okay. Thanks, though. Counter offer. You drive me 6 hours to Northern California. And then I give you in return, I don't know, maybe some gas money and breakfast. Yeah, I think they have Torpor Orb. Playing as your buddy. We'll tell him he's lame for playing Eldrazi. Roasted. You'll yell at me then? Fair enough. Okay, but can you buy one of those cars that has, like, the TV screens in the back of the seat so I can watch Star Wars during the ride? Reasonable request. Well, Karn's gotta die. I think I am pending an Overlord. One of the few things that still triggers is that Emperor Bones. Ketramose, Aven Interrupter, Witch Enchanter, Solitude. Can I get a... I guess you. I don't want to pick up Solitude also. Ouch. Might haste the Solitude and just like send in with it. Another Balemurk. Go Gadget, Hasty Solitude. Could Ketramose bring Aetherdrift into the meta? What's that card? I don't remember what that card does. Still attacking. Bold. It's Astral Slide, but with cycling. You're talking to a Zoomer that doesn't know what Astral Slide means. 2 to white enchantment whenever you cycle Astral Drift or cycle another card while Astral Drift is on the... What the fuck just happened? Goes Lex return. Smoge. You may exile target creature if you do return it to the battlefield. Cycling with 2 to white. That seems really slow. Maybe it's fine in the mirror. But methinks that it is attack. Actually, this is way better, right? If I just like dog, haste, impending. Solitude. Yeah, Boots is like kind of sweet with Phelia. Haste the dog. If they have a giant Eldrazi, things are going to be less than stellar for me. I think a giant Eldrazi is happening. This appears to be less than stellar. Okay. I did not think that that's what the World Breaker was going to do. Especially since they could just flashback Code's Lex Return and wipe my board anyways. Chooses no. I evoke Solitude, and that'll be 4, 5 cards in exile total. But here's the thing, if I don't and I go to 1, I cannot exile anything with Phelia because I'll die. They're actually not dead. I die. No, they're not dead, Jet. I'm dead. Because I take this hit, I go to 1, and then when I attack with a dog, I exile World Breaker, and then I die from the dog. And Ketramose. I think I have to block with the Solitude. I gotta get 2 cards in my exile somehow. Doesn't help. Haste Flickerwisp. 3, 4. Oh yeah, we win! I forgot I could haste this Flickerwisp. Alright, prediction time. Yo, that boost was sweet. I'm glad we added that to the deck. Why is there a giant Phelia on my screen? Anybody order the giant dog? Big fucking dog on the screen? Amulet. So lame. The big fucking dog stays until morale improves. So pretty much the entire match. Alright, your turn. What the fuck? Get out of here, dog. Alt tab, you said? Nah, it doesn't do shit. The dog stays. Yeah, Alt F4 will sure do it. I just think this dog's a little too big. Flickerwisp. Am I supposed to take Solitude? Nah, I gotta take Flickerwisp. Brody, look, you're a good girl, I think, according to the lore. I love you a lot, Phelia, but I really appreciate it if you went and fetched off my screen. Yep. I'm gonna exile my Overlord. I'm just trying to get Ketramose online in case I draw it. Ta-da! Wait, now? Oh, I got 2 dogs on my screen. Okay, somebody snip this and just Photoshop a shit ton of dogs on my screen. 2 dogs! Man, this is so distracting. Rax the fetch. A taiga that surveils is what they get. Click on your desktop and click back. Alright, I clicked on my desktop. The dog is eternal. The dog stays until the dog says that the dog should leave. What? It's in my chat window? Why? Escape shift? Oh, I'm dead. Dude, what? Get the fuck off my screen, Phelia! I guess this is more watchable, though. Now you can actually tell what's going on, kinda. It's just stuck in one spot. I can resize Magic Online, and it doesn't move. This is like when you have a pet chicken, and you move the body around, but the head stays. No, the dog's everywhere. The dog goes where I go. I wonder if the dog's gonna join me for game 2. Can we figure out a way to make all these amulet triggers just crash Magic Online like it does with the energy? So that way amulet's unplayable and I never have to play against it ever again. Okay, how can I make this more watchable? If I full screen it, okay, that's a start. Okay, when I start expanding it horizontally, that's when the dog creeps back onto the battlefield. So I guess we're just gonna have a really horizontally shrunken game of Magic here. Transmute T West, Summoner's Pact, Summoner's Pact. Tutor out my dog. I mean, my Titan. Play my dog, I mean Titan. And using my dog, I'll fetch a dog and a dog. That's it. Regardless of whatever deck I play at the next RC, I'm calling everything a fucking dog. I'm like, turn 1, Steam Vents, dog. And they're like, that's a Tamio. Nah, that's a dog. Sorry. Dog control win. Turn 1, Marsh Dog into Guide of Dog. And I'll play Dog Pride. I'll make a dog at the end step. And I'll play a Jadogni. Collar of Dogs. Turn 2, Doglin Bombardment. Wait, can we actually get a card called Doglin Bombardment? And the artwork's just a bunch of puppies. I probably could have conceded this game ages ago. Alright, should we concede? I should probably concede. Should I concede or should I make the Titan players suffer? Man, I really want to make the Titan players suffer. Alright, I'll take the dog off my screen. Suffer, Titan players, suffer! Dog's gone. Dog's done. It's like job's done from Hearthstone. You make yourself suffer too. I'm just making dog jokes over here. This is exactly what I would be doing in paper. If the same thing happened. What did you do to the dog? You monster, bring it back. Plus also this gives us time to perfect the one thing that chat's not very good at. It's so crazy that Amulet became the best Scapeshift deck. Sorry, actual Scapeshift. I hope every Amulet Titan player gets mildly inconvenienced at least one time today. I dropped my water earlier. Yes. Fuck yeah. It's working. My Amulet opponent took 13 minutes game 1 and then called me a cuckold when they timed out in game 3. Are you mad because they spoke the truth? I want Pest Control. Probably. I'm boarding in 13 cards. Some of these have to be bad, right? You'll remember this. It's alright. You didn't even remember to give me the Canadian snacks that you wanted to give me. You'll probably forget about this by tomorrow. Is Mold Tender good? I don't feel like Mold Tender's good. But I also haven't played with that card yet. Chat, what's bad here? I don't imagine all these are good. Like, maybe I don't want Pest Control in this matchup. But it is pretty sweet against Amulet. I agree, I probably don't need 4 of these. Maybe Bones isn't where I want to be either. I think Vindicate seems meh. Does Stone Rain? I don't know. Seems too slow. Okay, well, if we don't want to be on those, maybe we take these 5 out. Boots? Boots is okay. March over Pending. Pending's good too, right? Because it just kills Amulet for 1 mana. Me like the Stone Rain. Vindicate the Lotus Fields. That's a good point. I don't think all 4 relics help that much. I could probably cut 1. Take a Bones and cut a relic. Alrighty. That's gonna be a keep from me. Snot Sneeze. Oh my god. Grazer, Titan, Splunk, Splunk. I'm gonna start powering up like it's a fucking anime. Ah! I just take Grazer. I feel like it's kind of, I don't know, maybe, problem is these Splunkings are gonna, like, cycle, and they're probably gonna find another win condition anyways, so maybe I just take the Grazer and just try to, like, be a little bit faster. I'd take Titan. Okay. We'll try it. I don't know if that's the right call or not. Here's Grazer. It was a good 4-1. It's okay. I just hate Titan, man. All my hopes and dreams and aspirations. Ooh, that's pretty good. Go. I just can't do it anymore. I see one more Primeval Titan. I'm gonna fucking make lose it. Ah, okay. Alright, we got a plan. We're going to plan. And it's called Stone Rain Myself 67 times. Nice life total. I'm at 9. Yeah. Funny how that happens, though. Time to see if I untap. I don't know if this is better than hitting Besiju. I definitely thought about it, but I feel like this applies more pressure. But I mean, who knows? Maybe they play the One Ring and I just lose. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe they play Scape Shift and I just lose. I guess I do have a Solitude anyways. Double Splunk. Double Splunked up on a Saturday. Double Vampire's Vengeance, huh? They milled 2 more Splunkings. Chooses Gruul Turf. Oh, that's just 1 more Splunking. Alright, what are we doing here? Oh my god. Mein Gott. I gotta make me choose. I think I have to Solitude this. Debating if I want to cycle this Pest Control. I could also like Phelia, the Boggart Trawler, and exile their graveyard, but then this is still like kind of a threat. Plus I want to get rid of this other Splunking. Okay, your turn. So I hope I draw a white card, I guess. I know they have Gruul Turf in hand. I don't know about anything else, though. I think I'm supposed to X out Flickerwisp and then hit their Gruul Turf. Goodbye, Gruul Turf. Ephemerate was a really good draw. Just in general. Escape shit? Okay. It's winnable, maybe. Submit. I'm surprised I got there too. I don't know. Chat said no. And chat always knows best. I'm gonna play this and just make it unassuming that I have Pest Control. Maybe they'll commit a second amulet and not kill me. Explode him. You explode him. Hiss. Aftermath Analyst. Saga. Well, I no longer think I'm casting Pest Control. I am probably popping this Relic, though. Got 5 mana. This is super interesting. Maybe I just do nothing. I just jam Ketramose. Is that an option? Because I have Solitude up. I get to draw a card off the Relic. Now I have double Solitude. I have, it's like probably very unlikely I die this turn. Forest. I died. See ya, Pest Control. Yeah, I guess I could have waited for amulet triggers, let him do whatever. And then with the amulet triggers on the stack, then I Solitude it. Yeah, no, I should have done that. You guys are right. But they won't expect the second Solitude, hopefully. I also don't know if this matters, and they would just go get Lumra. Yep. Not over yet. I think they're probably either going to try to copy this, which I don't even think they can. Okay. Yeah, it's not scary at all. They turned 6 mana into 6 mana. But they did color fix here. Shh. Scheisse, man. Okay. And now it might be over. I was really rooting for them not to have that. That'd have been very, very cool if they didn't have that. I'm not even sure playing Ketramose is that bad here. The line that kills us was exactly them having Lumra in hand. But we'll see what happens. Casual, 10,000 mana. They don't have Aftermath Analyst. They don't have Lumra. Those two are gone. I can get another Titan and try to, like, copy, haste, whatever. I hear no bell. It did draw a card. Transmute. I think they have Cultivator Colossus. Summoner's Pact. Primeval Titan. Makes a Primeval Titan. Mirror Pool Shifting Woodland. Copies Lumra. You got Lumra. Oh my god! They just sacked their land and they lost their Lumra! What the fuck? No. What the fuck is that? Okay. Yay! Titan players losing to themselves. Part 700. Yo, May, thank you for the resub.
Have you peeked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.